PrEP is an HIV prevention strategy for those of us who are HIV negative. Not everyone needs or would even benefit from PrEP. If condoms are working for you, that's great. PrEP was first approved by Health Canada in February 2016. It has been shown to prevent HIV transmission. It does not prevent other STIs. Using PrEP means taking HIV medications on a daily basis before and continuing after activities where there is a possibility of coming into contact with HIV. Currently, PrEP is available as a single pill consisting of two medications, tenofovir and FTC. For those of us who may be coming into contact with HIV, PrEP is now available for free in British Columbia. This is true if we are Indigenous, whether or not we have status, if we have recently moved here from another country or another part of Canada, or if we have lived here our whole lives. If taken daily, PrEP's effectiveness is on par with using condoms correctly. The research to prove if PrEP worked has mostly been done with cis men and cis and trans women. While we know that trans men, non-binary people, and two-spirit people are taking PrEP, we don't have as much research about how PrEP works in these bodies. Some doctors in BC do prescribe PrEP to those of us who are trans men, non-binary, and two-spirit. For some youth, condoms are enough, and for others, that's not the case. The reality is, many people do not use condoms consistently. It might be possible for some people to use condoms 100% of the time, but that isn't true for all of us. There's still a lot of stigma towards the sex that we have as youth, especially when we are having sex without condoms. This stigmatizing attitude towards condomless sex means people don't want to talk about PrEP, so in turn, people don't learn about PrEP and how it may fit into our sex lives. Too often, conversations about PrEP end up being about slut-shaming. This stigma can make it hard to talk about what is really going on for us when it comes to sex or drugs. For many of us, that means we can't talk to our doctors or nurses honestly about our lives. Some people worry that talking about PrEP will just encourage more sex. That's not sex positive at all. At YouthCo, we believe talking openly about PrEP gives all of us more options to navigate our sexual health, whether we choose PrEP or not. Our whole community benefits when PrEP is available for us to use as another tool to help address HIV. Those of us who are using PrEP are not promiscuous, we're not lazy, we're not lesser than others. Rather than shaming people for using PrEP, why not affirm and support our choices, in the same way that we do with HIV treatment, condoms, getting tested, and birth control methods? Stigma plays a major role in the way people engage, or don't engage, with health services and information, and also in the way that we make decisions about our sexual health. We need to stop the stigma, because not only does it mean we aren't getting the access to PrEP that we need, it also means that we have to hide really important parts of our lives. Stigma isn't an HIV prevention tool. PrEP is. What we need is a sex-positive, inclusive approach to talking about HIV, whether that's in government, media, health or educational settings, or our personal lives. The more we take this sex-positive, inclusive approach, the more accessible PrEP will become. PrEP works. Stigma doesn't. YouthCo supports those of us who are seeking PrEP as an option alongside, or instead of, additional HIV prevention strategies.